Hey, good morning, guys. How the heck is everyone? Oh, we got to turn off some bells and whistles here. So it's Friday morning, 8 o'clock in the morning. How the heck is everybody? I am going live on 6 channels right now. So if I miss your comments, I will get there as quickly as I can to make sure that I am doing all the stuff to connect and holler at you. So bear with me as I try and get everybody's questions and comments coming through. A couple of things that I know of is in this crazy time that we're in, it's part of my goal and things that I want to do is come help you guys keep your head game right. Come help you stay in the game and stay fired up and keep getting after because man, why is this not liking me? I know that as I'm going through this and all the craziness that is coming along with it. Yo, Landon, Keith, what's up? Uh, how is everybody? Holy mercy, we're getting all kinds of comments in here. Cool beans. Great to see everybody on Facebook. Great to see everybody on LinkedIn. My goodness, we're going to try and keep up with it all. But man, here's what I want. I know is a lot of this time right now, it's very easy to get into this really rough kind of victim mindset to where you're looking at the world and there's a lot of this oh woe is me kind of stuff going on, and there's a lot of this um, hello from Ohio, Miss Vicky. There's just a lot of almost negativity in this world, man. And this is a time that I think we should really look to leveraging other platforms, leveraging other spaces, and everybody should be hanging out. Um, uh, and lighten the world up with some badass messages and some killer content that is keeping people just fired up, charged up, and ready to rock and roll. Because, man, I know right now that there's a lot of craziness happen and there's a lot of this crazy mental game going on. But Dodson, I see you, brother. You know, I I I just know that hell, the guys. Even there's times that as I'm going through all this, that I'm sitting here thinking, to myself, how do I keep myself motivated? How do I keep myself up? And it was funny as I was going through my phone this morning trying to figure out the posts I was going to put out. I found a couple of posts that I did on playing to win versus playing not to lose, and it was good for me to go back and even read my own stuff because what I realized is I had literally been playing this game not to lose versus playing to win, and I had to flip the script on how do I do this better, how do I do this bigger, how do I go and put out and help other people that are on their journey, you know, do better and get better and go bigger and go louder. I mean, it was cool. Yesterday, the magazine came out, and we got a ton of downloads on that. So thank you. So if you read the magazine, thank you for that. Share it out if you would, because that's it's huge. I love how many people are enjoying and embracing that message and that content. And and that's the kind of thing that you need to be wrapping your head around and doing and inspiring and going bigger and doing more with. Because I know for me, man, that as I've continued running my business and as I've continued to get things going and doing more stuff, um, you know, we're finding a lot more, just cool shit. I mean, one of the things that we're doing is we launched a virtual networking group. So literally we're People used to, in this moment, meet up face to face to do all the networking. We've taken that on ourselves and created a place where you can still grow your business working from home by networking specifically, and so in a very cool format with other people, so that you can uh, interact and really focus on growing your business. And I know that I built some very large books of businesses via networking back in the day, and I've moved everything social now. But it's very cool to see all this coming to fruition, man. So right now, get in the game. Get louder, get bigger. I think that we're in a cool time that um, this is going to force a lot of people to start teaching, start putting out more content than they have before, because there's more and more people that are consuming right now. I mean, literally, with whatever you do, I don't care what product, service, with whatever you're into, you should 100% be putting out content and teaching something right now. I mean, you should literally be taking people behind the scenes of whatever your product or service is, and teaching them specifically how they can do stuff. I had the privilege of sitting down with a bunch of healthcare practitioners yesterday via Zoom, and a lot of them are asking, they're like, I am, a chiropractor, I'm a physical therapist, I'm this, I'm that. They're like, how do I do my business from home? And I said, it's very simple. Take everything that you did in person and do it online, right? Tell people, hey, I'm going to run a 4-week class on things you can do to strengthen, things that you can do to help heal, whatever, and teach people how they can self-care. And it was really cool watching some of these people, have the light bulbs go off, and then immediately go start putting out content. Guys, right now, people are looking for things to consume. It is such an amazing land grab opportunity to put out content and start teaching, so others can, learn as we go through this. So think about how, your business is functioning at this point, and go, okay, how do I take what I do and take it online? And man, don't let the technology kick your ass. I talked to a young lady yesterday, and she's like, but I don't even know how to go live. I don't know how to put out this content. I don't know how to do this. And I actually had to look at her and say, okay, stop being a victim to this lack of technology. Take a deep breath, go turn on your damn phone, click live, and go. That's the simplest way to do it. Almost all the platforms have a live button on it. Just click it and go. Who cares who shows up? Just start putting out content and helping others out, guys, because we literally become what we're consuming, right? We literally are changing our world by what we consume on a regular basis. So instead of people, great morning from Texas. What are your thoughts about teaching content that's free versus paid? Guys, I'm 100% believer of giving it all away. And here's why. When it comes to content, is when I was just starting out in the sales training game, I was looking for ways, in addition to traditional sales and everything, to grow my business, right? And I was looking for specific ways to do more outreaches and stuff than your traditional cold calling and everything else. And I saw that there was a workshop coming up, and this workshop was all about social media. And at the time, I didn't know anything about social media. I mean, nothing. So I signed up to go to this workshop. Well, I get to this workshop, man, and this guy said, here's pad and paper, take all the notes. I'm going to literally teach you everything about how to do social media. And in my head, I'm sitting back there going, come on, give me everything, because I'm going to take it all, and then I'm going to run back to my office and do it so I don't have to pay you. And the funny thing, man, is the guy, got up there and he started teaching, man. He took us through every platform that was around at the time. This was way before TikTok and, Instagram and stuff. But so it was mainly Facebook and LinkedIn and Twitter at that point. And man, he is just teaching a massive amount of content. And I'm like gobbling it up, man. My hand is getting sore and cramping up trying to take all the notes from this guy. And in my head, I'm like, God, I can't believe he's teaching all this stuff. I mean, I can't believe that he's gonna literally give away his secret sauce, everything about his business. And when he finished, and this was I don't know, a couple hour, 3 hour workshop. When he finished, dude, I had pages of freaking notes, man. I mean, I probably broke the pen in the process of writing all this out. So that when I realized, especially in this time, to focus on giving away free time. Yeah, absolutely. It's and here's the point of the story for those who haven't heard it, man, is literally after the guy's presentation was done, I walked up to him and said, dude, what are you doing? Why are you giving all this, information away? Why are you, teaching all this content? I'm going to take this back into my company, and I'm just going to do it all myself. And he laughed and he said, I'll talk to you in about a week. And I looked at him confused. I'm like, what the hell you mean you're going to talk to me in a week? I go back to my office, and long story short, I get to the office the next morning, and I literally spend like 8 hours putting all this social media stuff together. And I literally did none of the outreach with thank you, Stacy. None of the outreach to any prospects, no business development, no anything. And but I'm like, the social media is going to work. The next morning, I get up and I start doing it again, and I'm a couple hours in. I'm like, this is retarded. This is stupid, because I'm still trying to put out content, and I'm not doing the things that I know will bring me in sales and business now. So as I'm sitting in that frustration, man, that guy's card was sitting in front of me, and literally I called him up, and we hired his company to come in and do all of our social media, because why should I be doing all this work when this guy, knows everything about social media? So in this time, guys, take whatever you do, jump online and start teaching. And the main reason why is it's already out there. There is no secret sauce. I mean, thank you, Cassie. Literally everything I've done in my business, I learned from YouTube and Google, and watching videos, taking courses. And it's so funny that people are so hung up on technology when they can literally go to YouTube and say, how can I go live on multiple platforms? Okay. How can I go live? Right now, I'm using a program called StreamYard. And StreamYard, we are live on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch all right now. And it's simply because of technology. Oh, and I'm on TikTok too, because I got my phone going along with this, right? So it's simply about taking people into your world. And what people don't understand is sometimes the stuff that you're doing every day is the exact stuff they need to see. They don't get to see your world very often, so if you're making anything, bring them in, take them behind the scenes and show them what you're doing. it does a couple things, man. It shows them how awesome and incredible you are at what you do, and gives them more reason to hire you for your craft, your skill, or anything else. And I will tell you this, matter of factly, guys, and you need to really embrace this thought process. I love StreamYard. It is hands down my favorite tool, because you can do all kinds of craziness. So if I wanted to bring out scrolling things, there's the stuff for the January magazine. If you wanted to, and if the comments were coming through, I could post them up on the screen as well. I mean, there's just so many cool things that you can do with it. Though, thank you, Stacy. That is just miraculous. And guys, if you are a coach, a consultant, a speaker, now more than ever, people need your words. They need your inspiration. They need you to show the up. I caught myself, show up and inspire the freaking nation, right? Because we're challenged with all the crap that we have that people are consuming. Change the script for them and give them something else to freaking consume. Give them something else to listen to learn from. I'm putting it on you, and I'm challenging you to get off your ass and get out there and start putting out content, because people right now need your words. They need your inspiration. They need your knowledge. They need you to show up and help them out, get them inspired. They need you to give them the words, because as they're going through their day, guys, it, people misery stack, right? They start feeling bad, and then they start compounding it with all the other bad stuff, right? They see something bad on the news and media, and then they go talk to somebody else and they validate that misery, and it keeps getting worse and worse and worse and worse. And if we don't get out there and go bigger and louder on social content, and we don't start putting out a bigger message, this is going to get nastier before it gets better. I challenge you to get out front and literally stand now and start teaching people with your words, your messages, and inspiring this world to do something greater and more awesome. Go bigger, go louder, and light this damn world up with your badass message. Because people are waiting for it. They want it. They're looking for it, and they're really hoping that you can bring them inspiration during this time, man. I've found myself a couple times almost in this woe is me moment, and I'm like, dude, screw that. I'm going louder. I had a speaking engagement this morning that I was supposed to be at that got canceled, postponed to a later date, and I'm like, okay, I've got time. Hold my beer and watch this. How many platforms can I go live on at once? And you're very thank you for the directness. Sometimes that's what we need to get started or take the next step. You're welcome, Vicky. If anybody who follows me, I'm pretty black and white, man. I'm very simple. Get in the damn game. Thank you, Cassie. I appreciate that. It was a lot of fun to put together. And you know th- guys, this is your time. I can't think of a better time in our history to get out of your own way and go loud and put out content, put out information, and really take on this world and go bigger, because you've got a message, you've got a story, you've got something to teach. Get out there and give them hell. um you know it's like every Friday, guys, in my Facebook group, for a year at least, we've done Champions Happy Hour. People have it as a fixture on their calendars to come hang out and watch the Friday lives as I, bring in some friends and talk to them, or I just go, sitting there with a glass of Captain Morgan. Um, and absolutely, yes, we are, Stacy. We're starting the virtual networking groups. next week. So people can still do the things that they're doing, or were doing, and still continue to grow their businesses, and hang out with these other business owners and help them, find other people that will go represent and grow their business. I mean, uh, dude, it is a cool time to get in the game and do more awesome stuff, that allows you to get your brand, your message, your content out there. It's like even my book. When I launched the book, um, you know, it was an opportunity to put more content and more message in the world. I mean, hell, I've got 3 books out there now. All you gotta do is go to Amazon and type in, Donnie Bovine and books, and they'll pop up. But you know, it's more relevant, more important to get in the game right now, and make sure that everybody, um, sees your message and what you're doing. And in addition to that, guys, you need to be doing reach outs. Everybody's got their phone in their hand at this moment. They're online, they're watching dumb videos, they're consuming content, they're keeping up with what's going on in the media. Man, you need to be sending private messages to people and collaborating and finding ways to get together and hang out. Hell, start a podcast. Go get on podcast content, guys. Go massive with it and do more with it, because right now is just that time where I can't emphasize enough that this is a great moment to just put out more and more and more really cool and awesome content. So on my phone every Friday, so I don't miss a happy hour. Thank you, Cassie. But that's what I'm talking about, guys. When you stand out here and you do this, you get champions like Stacy and Cassie that show up to pretty much everything that I do, and I love them for it. It's amazing to have support, that strong, and that do all this with me. It makes me want to do it louder and do it more often, and continue to touch as many lives as I can. Man, you know, this is that time, guys. This is that moment. The world is looking for your message. It's looking for your information. Give it to them and go bigger with it. Go louder with it and watch what happens. I am telling you right now, unleash. Freaking light the damn world up and then go louder, go bigger, and watch what happens. Don't sit back, don't take it easy. Go louder, go louder, go louder, go louder, right? And you're going to be amazed as when the dust settles and you've put all this time and energy and everything into making this all work. It's going to work. It's going to work. And I'm telling you, you're built for this. So get in the game, go loud, start playing to win, quit playing not to lose, quit hoarding shit, and overstocking craziness. Go louder on social, go louder on content, get your damn message out there, and light it up. I'm gonna bounce. Y'all keep being badasses. If I can help in any way, guys, send me a DM, send me a message. I'm happy to. We just need to be more creative. It might lead to something that you knew you hadn't thought of or thought possible. That's it, Vicky. That's it. If I can be of service to you guys whatsoever, please let me know. Let me know how I can help. Let me know how I can. Remember to, no matter what you're giving away, you are still the subject media actor. That's 100%, Nikki. I see you. 100%. When no matter what you give away, you're the subject media expert. That's it. That's it. Right. So man, guys, go loud, go loud, go loud, go loud. Challenge me on how often I go live. Go live more than I do. put the information out there and get after it. Love you guys. I'm going to bounce. If you need anything from me, please, please, please send me a DM, send me an email, message, whatever. Happy to help with anything I can help with. Love you guys.